The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. This is Paola Athletics on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back in here on Paola Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Rand coming over from Tonganoxie Sports Live. A third place matchup. A chance to take third place in the 2022 Kansas 4A State Baseball Championships as the 5 seed Ottawa Cyclones will take on the 7 seed Paola Panthers. And the Panthers just playing about 20-30 minutes ago in a semifinal matchup against the Tonganoxie Chieftains. If you watch that game over at Tonganoxie Sports Live, Chieftains a late rally, just kind of like what they've done all season long, and they earned a trip to move on to the state championship, and they will take on the McPherson Bullpups right around about 6 o'clock or so. And we got the third place matchup here with the Panthers and the Cyclones. A tough one maybe for some, definitely for the Panther players and some of the fans to swallow. But they definitely did battle hard, and now there's still something left to play for here today, a chance to bring home some hardware here from Salina, Kansas. And we got the starting lineups coming up here in just a moment. Paola will be the road team in their black tops and white pants, and Ottawa will be the home team in their red tops and white pants.
This competition is being conducted according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Officials and spectators can and are expected to assist in the promotion and achievement of good sportsmanship by taking personal responsibility for keeping this contest at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition. Good luck to both teams. Now let's meet the lineups for both teams. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, Panthers at Paola High School. Leading off will be the designated hitter number 4, Colby Wheeler. Batting second, left fielder number 16, Carson May. Batting third, first baseman number 24, Kaden Markham. Batting fourth, right fielder number 35, Dalton Isaac. Batting fifth, second baseman number 3, Dylan Olmeyer. Batting sixth, the pitcher number 13, John Earlywine. Batting seventh, third baseman number 10, Dale Murdoch. Batting eighth, pitcher number 12, Cody Henderson. Batting ninth, shortstop number 2, J.D. Troutman. And now batting is the center fielder number 27, Logan Duker. And coach for Paola is Tony Brummer. And for the home team on the scoreboard, the Cyclones from Ottawa High School. Leading off the lead shortstop number 4, Chase Boomer. Batting second, third baseman number 6, Austin Mitchell. Batting third, the second baseman number 12, P.J. Burns. Batting fourth is the first baseman number 11, Ryan Lowry. Batting fifth is the left fielder number 9, Brent Cato. Batting sixth is the catcher number 18, Brandon Reynolds. Batting seventh, designated hitter number 22, Austin Bloomer. Batting eighth, the right fielder number 9, Alden Michael. Batting ninth is the center fielder number 1, Logan Morton. On the hill, Ottawa is number 10, Owen Blaine. And coach for the Cyclones, Sean Herman. Good luck to both teams.
Just like that, we are ready to go here in another Frontier League matchup, back-to-back here on the field here at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina, Kansas, and a chance for third place here today. Just a quick recap here. Ottawa opened up their contest in a first-round matchup against Iola, who, when the 8-team field in the bracket was announced, Iola was the only school that had ever won a state baseball championship, and Ottawa knocked them out in the first round. And for the Panthers, they had the final game. Ottawa played the second game of the day yesterday, and then Tonganoxie played in the third game, and then the final game, the fourth and final game yesterday. Paola took on Clay Center, the Tigers. They were the state runner-ups last season, and Paola had a 5-0 one-hit shutout and a dominant pitching outing led by Caden Markham and Dalton Pysick. And then today in the semifinals, Tonganoxie and Paola facing off. Dalton Pysick again took the mound. He had an early 4-0 lead, and he held the Chieftain offense at bay for the majority of the game. And then in the bottom of the fourth, a big bases clearing 3 RBI double from Gabe Bailey brought the score up to a tie, and then the Chieftains eventually took the lead and didn't look back from there. So they're on to the state championship while Paola is here, and still a chance, and like we said earlier, to bring home some hardware. And they face, again, another familiar team in Ottawa who they have faced already this season. Coming up first is the designated hitter this time around is Colby Wheeler. Usually the past 2 games he has been the catcher and getting relieved of some of his duties here in this one. And first pitch swinging and a pop-up out into right field, and bringing it in, no problem, is Alden Michael for the Cyclones. And we welcome everybody into Paola Sports Live. My name is Dylan Fung, my broadcast partner, color commentator Dennis Drennan. Thank you all so much for joining us today. And if you're an Ottawa fan tuning in and listening, thank you so much for joining us. Carson Bain now the left fielder stepping in, and he takes a first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
He was 1 for 4 in the last game with a bunt hit and a run scored. So Paola essentially playing a doubleheader here.
Yeah, pretty much. No rest for the weary.
Yeah. But a chance to.
Yeah, exactly. And I know it's, obviously you have your eyes set on going for the championship. Nobody likes to take third place, obviously, but still to bring home that plaque.
Yeah, third place is better than fourth place.
Exactly. That's better than
and not,
fifth place.
Not making it today, too.
Exactly. It's better than just not even being here at the tournament at all. So still plenty to play for the Panthers.
And they do have a good squad.
They do. A very talented senior roster. This one hit out towards short. One hop and throw over a beamer to first base, and it is in there in time to shortstop Chase Bloomer. Slinging that one across. Panthers looking to make it back-to-back seasons of third-place finishes. They finished third place last year, and this was their overall 5th trip to state since 2014. And in that 2014 season, they took 2nd, and they took 3rd again in 2016. So still plenty of baseball hardware being brought back to Paola.
Yeah, when you have that kind of consistency, that speaks highly of your program.
And a liner right over to first, and 1-2-3 go the Panthers in the top of the first. Cyclones nothing, Panthers nothing. Bottom of the first coming up next here on Paola Sports Live, your home for Panther baseball.
Here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Like at Dean Evans Stadium in Salina, Kansas. Kansas 4A State Baseball Tournament, the 3rd place game taking place right now. And the pitcher out On the mound for the Panthers is Jonathan Earlywine. As Markham pitched in the first game, Pysick pitching in the semifinal game, as well as coming in relief of Markham in the quarterfinal matchup. And now Earlywine will get his first chance on the rubber, and he'll have Chase Bloomer, Austin Nitcher, and Tyler Kearns. The first three due up for Ottawa, who earlier today lost in their semifinal matchup against McPherson, the overall number 1 seed. First pitch from Earlywine is swung on and right over to short, taken in, throw across the diamond, and got him by a half a step, a close play.
It was close.
J.D. Troutman, good throw and just in the nick of time. And one down here in the bottom of the first. Austin Nitcher stepping in now to third baseman. Next pitch from Earlywine in there for a strike out in front, 0-1.
Breaking ball stayed outside. Big lefty out there on the mound.
Yeah, Earlywine. We've seen quite a few tall and lengthy pitchers.
Yeah.
Well, now we talk about Mason Davenport from Tonganoxie, who's got to be pushing close to probably 6'5", if we have to guess. And Earlywine, as this one is hit right over to center and not having to move very much out there to bring that one in, is Logan Newkirk, who sat out this past game against Tonganoxie, back out in center today. If I had to guess, they don't give us rosters, so we don't have necessarily heights or anything at the players, but for Earlywine, he looks like another probably 6'4". Again, another advantage when you're a taller pitcher. That just gives you, when you got that little extra length, you can get that extra step even closer to home plate, and that ball's coming out of your hand closer to home plate, giving the batters just that little bit less of time.
Yeah, you got those long levers that can give you some whip on the ball, too.
Exactly. The 1-0 pitch, and outside for a ball to Tyler Kearns. Ottawa jumped out to an early 1-0 lead over McPherson. Unfortunately, weren't able to hold on as this one is drifting back and over the head of the right fielder and off the scoreboard and over the wall for a ground rule double. And again, we have seen this. I don't know if it's necessarily the field or maybe just the Salina air, but.
Well, you can see that flag out in left center field. It's probably blowing at a good 15 miles an hour, and it helped that ball get over the head of the left fielder. Anything hit the left into the air is going to get some help.
Carson Bame out there. Looked like a routine fly ball. It just got over his head. So ground rule double for Kearns.
We've seen the ball carry in this park.
It has.
In all the games we've covered.
So now in the cleanup spot is number 11, Ryan Lowry, the first baseman.
And it's nice and warm today, and it's a cloudless sky. Ball usually carries a little better when the weather's warm.
Yeah, it's a good about 80, 82 degree day out here in Salina.
It's beautiful.
And on the way, a little bit inside and in and out of the glove of the catcher back there. It's Cody Hendrickson, who takes over for Colby Wheeler. Hendrickson, the DH in the semifinal matchup against Tonganoxie. Games in the catcher position, so giving those legs a little bit of a rest.
Oh, he's going to have to hurry to get that. He
did. And Logan Newkirk.
Wow, what a play. There's a highlight for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And down go the Cyclones in the bottom of the first. They leave a runner on, and that ground rule double does not come back to haunt the Panthers. And it is still a 0-0 ball game here on Paola Sports.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter, male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers, we have leaders in business, is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Leading off is Pysick.
And he looks at the first pitch come in, ball one. Pitcher out on the mound for the Cyclones is Blaine Owen. And he was able to check his swing in time. That'll be ball two. First inning going by like a breeze.
6 up, 6 down.
Yeah. Well, there was the ground rule double for Ottawa.
Oh, that's true.
Next man fly out and a spectacular sliding grab out in right center by Logan Newkirk.
To end the inning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That one inside on the
took a
feet.
walk.
Ball four.
Second baseman number 3, Dylan Ohlmeyer.
Dylan Ohlmeyer playing at second base. In this contest will dig in, get this sign from the third base coach. The Panthers have their first runner on in this third place.
He did have an infield hit against Tongi.
First pitch swinging, and that will fall safely out of play and over the fence.
Ohlmeyer taking a long look at the third base coach to see if he put something on here.
It's on the way and high and upstairs. Ball one. Panthers 14-7 on the season.
They put the bunt on.
And it hit it twice.
Foul ball. You know, we saw in that last game a bunted ball that actually ended up hitting the batter out when he was outside the box for an out. You don't see that too often.
We did. No, you don't. Yeah, there was a lot of unique plays in that semifinal matchup, and
two of the biggest were on drop third strikes.
Yep. Yeah, runs coming across the score, one for Paola and one for Tonganoxie. Jonathan Earlywine looks at that first pitch for a ball.
Oh, he took a murderous rip at that. He was trying to yank that one out of here.
And they actually said foul ball, so just getting a piece of it. Pysick was making his way to second, was trying to steal, and would have been in safely. Pretty well down the line before the throw was even made.
Yeah, great secondary jump. Pickoff throw is unsuccessful. Pysick diving back safely.
One hit, and that one falls foul. Count will move up to 2-2. Pysick still at first base. One gone here in the top of the second inning. And slightly outside. Count now is up to full 3-2. Out of the way, we'll stay full.
Staying alive.
Yep. Off the tent of the state championship merchandise tent. Canopy right there near the entrance. The crowd trying to make their presence known. 3-2 pitch. Take it for a ball. So early line is on with a walk to first. Pysick will advance up to second. And the third baseman, Kale Murdoch, will step in. Set in. Here's first pitch from Owen. And
Pysick getting a big lead out there at second. Ottawa not really trying to hold him on.
Glance over once, glance over twice. Now comes to the plate. Swung
Base
up
hit.
right up the middle. A base hit for Murdoch. And now Pysick will come around to score, and the Panthers are on top 1-0 over the Cyclones. And another early lead. An RBI single for Murdoch. And the umpire is taking a moment. Conversation's over now. Cody Hendrickson, the catcher, steps in now and takes a first pitch strike. Can bring home that runner from second, still only one out in the inning. Next pitch on the way. Cuts it and back into the netting, foul. No 2 pitch from Owen. Low and outside, ball one. Some late movement on that one. Called third strike, got him looking.
Ottawa Cyclones are trying to keep this damage to a minimum. Troutman's hoping to get that run in from second with a hit.
And the 9-hole hitter stepping in. Trying to give his team some more run support.
He sure made a nice play at short the last half inning.
He did.
There it is.
That's
That's down.
On. That will get down out and right. A base hit. They're going to go ahead and wave him around and in and out of the glove. And another run will come home to score.
That's huge. Your number 9 hitter gets a RBI single. Troutman coming through for the Panthers.
Now we head back up to the top of the order with Colby Wheeler. Murdoch out there at second, and Troutman now at first. And this one right over to the shortstop. He's going to go to third with it, and the force is there, and that'll bring it into the top of the second. The Panthers get 2 runs in the top of the second inning. They have a 2-0 lead. Back after this on Paola Sports Live.
In Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Bottom of the second here on Paola Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan coming over for Tonganoxie Sports Live, bringing you today's coverage of Panther Athletics.
They have Hadel, Reynolds, and Bloomer 2 up.
And Hadel, the pitcher in the last game against McPherson, flies out to center. And a good job out there by Newkirk. You see him holding his glove up and shielding the sun.
Yeah, that was nice.
And tracking the ball. It's exactly what you were supposed to do. And 1 pitch, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Brandon Reynolds, catcher, will now step in. Ottawa falling short to McPherson today in the first of 2 semifinal matchups here at Dean Evans Stadium. In the Frontier League, they have been well represented in this tournament. They sent 3 qualifiers with the Panthers, the Cyclones, and the Chieftains. And now it's guaranteed at least 3 of the top 4 finishers will all be from the same conference.
That speaks volumes about your conference.
Yes, it does. Cyclones, they were
all from the East.
Cyclones were runner-ups behind the Chieftains for the Frontier League title this year. They kept a close pace for a while, and the Chieftains, they've rattled off now 18 of their last 19. I believe their last loss actually came to the Cyclones. They faced earlier in the year, I believe it was in the Adam LaRoche tournament up at Fort Scott. And Ottawa gave Tonga their worst loss of the year, a 12-4 defeat. And then they met again in around early May. And Tonganoxie won that contest 3-0.
You had a pinch runner going there, partner.
Reynolds, the catcher, will head back to the dugout. Pinch runner on at first for him. 1 gone in the inning. And this is now Boston Bloomer. I guess be the brother of Chase Bloomer. We've talked about some good baseball names like Maverick Rockers or Rocco Gehring. Boston Bloomer, not a bad one.
No.
One count for early wine and a throw to first, trying to catch him napping, and he's back in safely. Another throw over, and he's back in safe once again. One and two.
Good fastball there. Oh,
Off
nice hook.
speed. Got him looking. A backwards K there for early wine. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. Next man up for the Cyclones is the right fielder, number 7, Alden Michael. First pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Same location, 2 balls, no strikes. Panthers trying to shut down the Cyclones. A runner at first, a 2-0 lead for Paola off 2 hits. No errors, no runs, 1 hit, and no errors early on here for Ottawa. And he walked them. Now there will be 2 on. The Ottawa pinch runner was threatening like he was going to run down. It's number 20. It was Carter Hepner. Instead, he stays put there. Logan Morton, the center fielder in the 9-hole, will come up, trying to keep the inning going for Ottawa. First pitch from early line is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Panthers want to slam the door here on them.
Strike 2. Now, you know this team, after the outing against Tonganoxie, they are in no mood to want to play around. And almost a 3-pitch strikeout, another borderline pitch.
That was too close to take.
Next one, fouled straight back and a little bit inside on the hands.
Clocking off speed pitch. That was an off-speed pitch. Nearly hit him.
Having to duck out of the way of that one was Morton. Helmet or not, a little off-speed knock to the noggin would not feel good. That time finds the zone and got him looking. The second backwards K of the inning for early wine, and the Panthers still have a 2-0 lead heading to the top of the 3rd inning.
Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
Carson Bain will get things started off in the top of the 3rd for Paola. A 2-0 lead for the Panthers.
He grounded out to short his last time up. We'll have Bain, Markham, and Pysick in this inning.
Their second time up at the plate. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Markham is on deck, Pysick in the hole. Bain thought was a little bit inside, catches his own for a called strike. Straight back off the end of the bat, 2-2, even count.
Slap, big hit.
And over the glove of the third baseman out into left field for a base hit. And a leadoff single for Carson Bain. Nitcher over at third for the Cyclones tried to jump up and snag it down. It was just too high and elevated. It's now a man on, nobody out. And the big bat of Caden Markham will step in.
He hit a bullet to first base, but it lined out. It was last at bat.
In case you're just joining us and you missed the semifinal matchup, you might remember as Markham shows bunt. Now we have a steal. Oh, very heads up now.
Buzzed the tower on his pitcher there.
Yeah, a little bit. A successful steal for Bain. For Markham, we talked about yesterday in Paola's matchup with Clay Center. He was the starting pitcher, had a no-hitter going. He was getting started on his fifth inning of work, and he threw a pitch, and he made a motion to the dugout. He had some discomfort, and we heard that later after the game that he had felt something pop in his right elbow. And we actually saw him when we were leaving the stadium, going to our car, loading our stuff up, and we actually ran into him, and we asked him, made sure he was okay, and he said that there was some inflammation, and he did hear something pop, but after a while he kind of had some warm-up tosses and said he felt nothing wrong. So, and he did come back in that game, too. Yeah. He finished out at first base, which is where he's been playing.
And he's been starting today, too.
Yep. So
and it's not affecting his swing much, I can tell you that.
No, for sure. So all is good with Caden. Took a good cut at that one, but just can't connect. And down on strikes goes Markham. First out here in the top of the third inning. And Pysick tried to step in and bring that runner home from second.
Pysick walked and scored in the last inning.
Foul tip that one back.
Took a big rip at that off-speed pitch.
Trying to put up another two spot. Runner will go for third. Pysick pops it up. That runner's got to get back to second. Right fielder brings it into his glove, and he is back in safely at second. So the hit and run not going according to plan there. It's out there. It's Alden Michael. Brought it in. Made it a close play at second, but the runner was back in safe and plenty of time. Now we go down to the second baseman, Dylan Olmeyer.
Struck out looking his last time up, so he's probably due.
One comes set and deals, and off speed, last second movement in there for a strike.
Looked like he was setting on that off-speed pitch there and turned on it.
Yeah.
Blistered it foul.
He straightened that one up a little bit and scoring a run. Runner again going for third. Another hit and run. This time, shallow pop up and in and out of the glove of Owen. And just a mistake there. Runner thought about going to second. He'll stay put at first. So Olmeyer is on.
Yeah, that's an E1.
Yes, it is. First error of the game for the Cyclones. Paola in the last matchup against Tongi had 3 errors on the game and looking to play a better game, more clean game today. So far they are. No errors to speak of. Early one showing bunt, and now we got a pickle here. Olmeyer trying to run out of it, and it dives and applies the tag. So trying to get creative there to get that run home, but it does not work, and the score remains Paola 2, Ottawa nothing.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
How do you see the world?
Ha! At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike.
Breaking boards. Ha! Hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Ready for the bottom of the third here on Paola Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Dran. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Panthers so far in this contest. Ottawa 0 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. What could have been a costly one with 2 outs. The top of the third and a shallow pop-up to the pitcher, Blaine Owen. Could have put it into an inning. Instead, he dropped it. But Dylan Olmeyer got stuck in a rundown between first and second, and that brought an end to things. Paola straining 2 on the base pass. First pitch in there for a strike.
Big curveball. This is Bloomer. He grounded out to short his last time up.
1-1 count. All that 2-1 now. Off the catcher and another ball, 3-1.
Early one trying to bear down here. You don't want to walk this leadoff batter.
Chopper over to third. Murdoch fires it across and brings it in. Underhand grab. And there's now 1 gone in the inning.
Nitcher flied out to center his last time up.
First pitch strike from early one. One count now. The left-hand early wine on the mound versus the right-handed Austin Nitcher. In fact, all of Ottawa's batters are right-handed. Same goes for Paola. Two one, fouled back into the netting. 2-2. Inside and bounces up back to the backstop, and they'll make a full count, 3-2. Full count. Pop up. Markham is calling for it in foul territory. Ball was coming back in towards fair play a little bit, but he still brings it in. 2 gone in the inning.
Second baseman, number 12, TJ Kearns.
Kearns doubled his last time up in the first inning and was left on base at third.
Early line trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the third. Keep it a 2-0 ball game. Next pitch on the way off speed. And
Nice big breaking ball there.
Yeah, indeed.
Had him fooled.
For a 3-pitch strikeout, here it is. And then for a ball. Another breaking ball. This one over to Troutman. Throw over to Markham at first is in time. And after 3 innings of play, your score, Paola 2, Ottawa nothing. Stick around for more here on Paola Sports Live, your home for Panther baseball.
Micro, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Just about halfway through this contest already. Paola an early 2-0 lead. They've got that off 3 hits. No errors committed in the game. Ottawa still looking for their first run. Only 1 hit to speak of and 1 error committed by the pitcher.
John Earlywine stepped in here, and he walked and scored in second inning.
Again, out of the glove of Owen. Has some time, but collects and throws over to first in time to set down Earlywine in the pitcher versus pitcher matchup.
Third baseman, number 10, Cale Murdoch.
Murdoch singled his last time up, but was left on base.
One line and right over to first base. Here's Ryan Lowry. He collects the second out.
Catcher number 12, Cody Hendrickson.
Last time these two teams faced off was earlier this month. As a matter of fact, just about a couple weeks ago. And it was a 14-4 victory for the Panthers in that one.
Hendrickson's up now, and he struck out looking his last time up.
And late movement on that pitch from Owen gets enough of the strike zone, or strike 2. Next pitch is on the way, and a swing and a miss, and a quick start to the 4th inning as Hendrickson throws his bat in frustration to the dugout, and it is still a 2-0 ball game.
Happen if if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors, what would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Of course, this presentation of Panther baseball, just like every other presentation on Paola Sports Live, has been brought to you by Go Brawley Internet. Go Brawley, it just works. Bottom of the fourth action coming up here. Panthers going down in order in the top of the fourth, and we are moving along quickly in this game. Already halfway through, and we will start with the first baseman, Lowry.
Lowry flied out to center his first time up.
Off-speed pitch from early line gets in there for strike one. One pitch from early line. He got some good movement on that pitch.
Just a little high on that one.
Slap foul and out of play for strike two.
Defensive swing there by Lowry. He was just trying to stay alive.
And strike three, trying to swing at one low in the turf and throw over to first. Off the drop, third strike is in time for out number one. Adel trying to get something going here. Again, Paola, a one-hit shutout in the quarterfinals against Clay Center. And looking to kind of keep that same pace going here. No runs given up and only one hit.
Adel flied out to center his first time up in the second inning.
One on the way and just a little bit too high above the numbers. .30 count. Adel trying to get on base by any means, and he does that with a 4-pitch walk. That'll now bring up the catcher, Brandon Reynolds.
He walked his last time up in the second and was left on second base.
First one on the way and in for a called strike. Looking over at that runner at first. Throws the pitch in and it's out there towards center. Hat falling off of Newkirk. And brings it in.
That was not an easy play.
It definitely was not. You've already seen him made some excellent catches out there in center.
And again, that ball carried on him. He had to reach up high to snag it before it got over the head.
Now the balls are carrying here at Dean Evans Stadium.
Got him picked off.
And throw to second,
Oh,
and he
there goes
dropped
the
the
ball.
ball. And that is now the second time we have seen that today, where this time it's Troutman who's going to put the tag on, and with
I think he actually put the tag on him, and then
the
ball came out when he kicked it. And the runner kicked it.
That's the second time we've seen that now, where the runner sliding into second has knocked the ball out of the glove.
Yeah.
So make it a successful steal, but this one right over to Markham. He'll take it to first himself unassisted. And that'll bring it into matters in the fourth inning. Top of the fifth on the other side of the break here on Paola Sports Live. A 2-0 lead for the Panthers.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Ready for the top of the fifth on Paola Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan, and we get started with an off-speed pitch, a little bit too inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Troutman singled in the second inning, but was left on base.
Over to third, taken in, and across the first, 1 gone.
Designated hitter number 4. Designated hitter number 4, Colby Wheeler.
Wheeler grounded out his last 2 times up.
Paola lineup set for their third time through. Wheeler will get it started. Owen still out there on the mound for the Cyclones. He's given up 2 earned runs and 3 hits. Wheeler behind 0-1. Next pitch on the way, and now he's down 0-2. Lays off that one, low for a ball. You know, the Panthers would love to add on some additional runs, and
that ball's hit
Troutman,
well towards the gap.
And
Nice
almost
try.
a nice diving catch out there by the left fielder. Just couldn't quite bring it in. That's Brett Hadel diving out. Just a little bit short, so Wheeler will reach on with a single. And Carson Bain will now step in for his third at bat of the game.
He singled and stole a base his last time up.
First pitch is away, and that one's going foul and out of play onto the concourse. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, bounced off the top of somebody's car parked nearby. Runner is going to second to throw, bounces in, and is not going to be in time as it hit Wheeler in the back.
Yeah, it gets him in scoring position, though, for the Panthers here. Bame would like to get a hit, find a hole, and get that run. Oh, he squares the bunt. I would have expected that if there was less than one out, but
1-2,
Yeah,
hit
solid
solid.
hit.
Out in the right field for a base hit. They're going to wave that runner around from third, and he is going to come in to score safely. It is now a 3-0 lead for Paola.
So that was a big stolen base for Wheeler. Ends up in a run. Big hit for Bame.
RBI single. Only at a state tournament would you try to get a "Let's Go Umpires" chant going. Only one gone. Hit and run that time.
Executed to perfection.
Bame will be held up at second. Markham gets on with a single. And Paola's looking to keep the line moving here. Dalton Pysick. First pitch strike from Owen. On over to third and bounced foul just before I went into his glove.
Pysick flied out to right his last time up, but he did walk and score in the second.
Oh, 2. And just staying alive there with that swing.
Spoiled a good pitch. Long look by Owen.
I don't know. Comes quick with it. And for a ball, runner's going to try to go up to third, slide in, head first safely. Now that one gets away.
It's going to score another run for the Panthers.
It will. And then standing up as Bame comes around to score. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Markham will advance up to second.
Solid hit for Pysick. They're going to hold the runner on. He hit it too hard.
Quickly was rounding first, had to get back quick. And a nice little one-out rally here for the Panthers. Runners on the corners now. Mound visit now for the young pitcher, and now we're actually
going to have a pitching change.
So Blaine Owen will come out into 4 earned runs on 7 hits through 4 1/3 innings work.
Well, I think it was 3 earned runs because that last run that scored, partner, was an error.
That's true. Yep, good call. We'll go ahead and step away here momentarily as Ottawa will bring in a new pitcher and give him some warm-up pitches. Paola with a 4-0 lead, 1 out to go here in the top of the 5th inning on Paola Sports Live.
For a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed, and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Go Brawley, it just works.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
So the pitching change has been made, and it is now number 1, Logan Morton, coming in from center field. And Owen came right out of the game and into the dugout, so there is somebody new out in center field.
That brings up Olmeyer. He reached on an error and struck out.
That one
Nice
good. Stop by the third baseman over to first, and
close
play. And now quickly back to third, and Freddie Fortune missed the tag there. Could have been another close play at third, but Pysick is in there safely. And another run comes across the score for Paola. It does come at the cost of an out. And Paola with their largest lead of the day, 5 runs. I think you could tell from that first game when they're up by 4 runs, they don't want to chance that. So they said, why not add another one?
Yeah, you can never have too many.
You can't. That is true. No matter what sport you play, you can never have too many points. I guess unless if it's golf, and technically you want less.
You want fewer swings.
You want fewer. Yep. A half-hearted swing on that one. Looked like he had him fooled. Jonathan Earlywine.
Yeah, that curveball. He was looking for a fastball, looked like. He got the big curve, fooled him.
1-2 count. Next one on the way. Again,
he
that
was setting on that off-speed pitch that time, and he scalded it.
Trying to pull
foul.
Trying to pull it down the first base line. Just swinging just a tad bit too soon. If it was just a little bit closer, I would have hit off the first base bag.
Yeah, that would have been a fair ball.
Two. Chop foul again.
Nice backhand by the first base umpire.
Yeah. Tip of the cap, Blue. Ryan Laurie, the first baseman, looking over. And
props to the first base umpire. Struck him out.
So Morton comes on in relief and gets the final couple outs that Ottawa was looking for, but the Panthers had 3 more runs, making it a 5-0 ball game.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health.
Miami County Dance Movement is a place to inspire kids. Miami County Dance Movement is one big family with loving teachers. Miami County Dance Movement is where I'm learning to be flexible in dance and my life. Miami County Dance Movement is so amazing because everybody is so loving and kind. Miami County Dance Movement is like a second family to me.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
Everyday miracles!
Like riding my bike.
Breaking boards! Hugging my mom!
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Bottom of the fifth coming up here on Paola Sports Live. Dylan Funk alongside Dennis Drennan. A 5-0 ball game off 7 hits for the Panthers. They lead the Cyclones, who still have that big old goose egg in the run column and only one in the hit column.
Yeah, early one's pitching a one-hit shutout.
Yep. And a one-man wrecking crew on the mound so far for the Panthers. This is the right fielder, Alden Michael. Logan Morton will be on deck, and back to the top of the order with Chase Bloomer.
He's out there dominating like Markham did last night.
Yeah. Trying to have his fifth straight scoreless inning. Gets that one in there for a strike, 2-1. That one hit. Out into left and calling for it and bringing it in is Carson Bain.
Yeah, Morton struck out looking in the second inning. This will just be his second appearance at the plate. Had a good rip at a breaking ball there, but couldn't connect. Takes a ball, it's a little inside.
1-1 count.
Outside, now it's 2-1.
Now tipped and straight back over the awning here.
Gets the count back to even. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And some late movement, got it close.
Just missed it.
Yep. Takes the count full, 3-2.
Oh,
and that one
got away from him.
Yep, back-to-back ones. So Logan Morton will get on the free pass to first with one gone.
Back to the top of the order with Bloomer.
Chase Bloomer.
Grounded out his last 2 times. Once to short, once to third.
First pitch from early wine, low, and the runner's going to go up to second. He's going to make it in to throw. Is going to be behind and not in time. And Ottawa, another runner in scoring position, but haven't been able to do much. Quite frankly, haven't been able to do anything.
They haven't come up with a clutch hit yet. Early Wine's been able to shut the door on them. Nice pitch.
Count up to 1-1. One. Right over to second. They'll go to first for the easy out. Now 2 gone. And a runner at third for the Cyclones.
Third baseman number 6, Austin Mitchell.
Nitcher popped out to the first baseman the last time up. Flied out in the first to center.
And Nitcher trying to bring across the first run of the game for Ottawa. He's ahead in the count 1-0 on early wine. Set now coming to the plate with it. The 1-0 pitch is outside, ball 2. 2 runs in the top of the second, 3 runs in the top of the fifth for Paola. A 5-0 lead, their largest lead of the day. On over to Troutman. And
nice
dig
by
off the one hop. And that will save a run as Ottawa is held scoreless as they strand a runner at third. And the top of the 6 is up next here on Paola Sports Live.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Ready for the 6th inning of action in this consolation matchup for third place in the 2022 4A Acacia State Baseball Tournament. State championship game will be taking place after this. McPherson and Tonganoxie, number 1 versus number 2, should be an excellent matchup there. And Paola is closing in on bringing back some more hardware.
They've been a force to be dealt with in the last, what did you say, 7 years or so?
Yeah, since about, I'll pull it up in my notes again really quick and want to make sure I get this right. So from the research that I've conducted, last season they finished 3rd in the tournament. This is their 5th trip in the state tournament since 2014, and they were a runner-up in 2014, and then they also finished 3rd in 2016.
Yeah, that's dominant. That's good.
And they were runner-ups in the Frontier League to Tonganoxie.
And Tonganoxie got a hard-fought win against them in the semis.
Yeah, you're telling us now. Again, obviously we're the announcers for Tonganoxie Sports Live, but we say this really. I mean that was. You guys made us earn that one.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. That was an excellent game. And Paola, I mean, you can tell, I mean, this is just a team. Again, it all goes back to the coaching staff because they've been doing this for long enough now where it's not necessarily the same group of players, as this one is ripped hard into left field for a base hit for Hendrickson with 1 out.
I had to feel good for Hendrickson after striking out looking the last 2 times. Nice job, young man. Now, we have nothing but a lot of respect for these Paola Panthers. We know how good they are.
Yep, and it all goes back to their head coach and the coaching staff, Tony Broomer. A lot of great coaching makes great players.
Yeah.
And great teams.
Well, you need to have the Jims and Joes instead of the X's and O's.
Yep. And still having a conversation here. I think we're
having a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, there's a pinch runner, number 11. That's coming in for Hendrickson.
And I think we have a pinch hitter for Troutman here.
We do. So Gus Wright will step in. Xander Meaning, the pinch runner at first. And the first at bat in the tournament for Gus Wright. He takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. Another ball, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Back over to the first, but he is in there safely. And a 4-pitch walk, so first plate appearance in the tournament. He sees 4 pitches and he gets the free pass on the first base. And Manning will advance to second. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Brings up the top of the order. Wheeler singled, stole a base, and scored his last time up. Oh, he jumped out of the way of that. That must have broke in, caught the inside corner. It's a big swing and a miss.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. Gets a sign from his third base coach, steps in. Now ready to go. Look over at second. Now the pitch is in, and
hit him, didn't it?
That's what it looked. That's what it looked like to me.
Standing in the box, it must not have hit him. Well, it was close if it didn't, but the runners advance to second and third.
Now it can complete 2 more for the Panthers. 5 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. 0 runs, 1 hit, and 2 errors for the Cyclones. Next pitch on the way, off speed, and just barely getting a piece of it.
Staying alive.
Mm-hmm. Hard hit. Over to short. Takes the out at third.
A good job there by the Ottawa shortstop getting the lead runner.
That still brings across 1 more.
Picks up an RBI.
Xander Manning coming around to score. Now a 6-0 ball game. Ooh, that one just getting away from Morton. And Wheeler will easily advance up to second. That one in there for a strike. You can see the movement on that pitch from Morton. Another one got away from the catcher. He's going to try to throw down to third, but he's going to be in there in time. So Wheeler quickly going from first to third. And the 7th run of the game for Paola, 90 feet away. A 1-2 count and 2 outs in the top of the sixth inning. Watches that one blow by for ball 2.
And Bame singled, stole a base, and scored his last time up, and he's actually 2 for 3 for the game with 2 stolen bases.
And got him frozen on that one. It's a wicked late movement on that pitch from Morton. And the Panthers go down. They leave a man at third. They bring 1 more across. It's a 6-0 lead as they are closing in on back-to-back third-place finishes in the state tournament.
Are you ready for a new kind of internet? Then it's time for Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Reliable and fast. Affordable with plans starting at just $34.95. No throttling, no tricks. More upload speed. and the best service. Just ask our customers. Experience a new kind of internet. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley. It just works.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
One more run brought across in the top of the 6th inning, making it a 6-0 ball game in favor of the Panthers. Early Wine still out there on the rubber, and he has been dominant through 5 innings of work, giving up only 1 hit, no runs. And
1 hit shutout. That's pretty awesome.
He's keeping the pace that his teammate Markham and Pysick and Matlick had with their combined shutout.
Yeah.
1-hitter yesterday against Clay Center. 1-0 pitch is swung on and nearly taken out the umpire and foul.
Yeah, Kearns turned on that one big time. He doubled his first time up, but was left on base at third, and then he grounded out to short in the third. He scalded that ball.
Yes, he did. Next one is on the way. He's making contact. Chopper over to Murdoch. 1 hop and throws over and got him. Any more hesitation on that throw, and I think he just might beat it out.
Yeah, got him by a step, maybe.
And props to Murdoch with the strong arm over at third.
Yeah.
This is the longest throw on the diamond from third to first, at least on the infield. Gotta have a pretty strong arm to get it over there, especially with those slow rollers and if you got a speedy runner coming out of the box.
Yeah. That brings up number 11, Laurie, who struck out his last time, swinging.
Looking for that same result again here is early one.
Continue to put up goose eggs.
One liner out to center and barely having to move for it is Newkirk, and there are now 2 gone.
Yeah, that's what you call an atom ball.
An atom ball?
Yeah, right at him. You hit it right at him.
Maybe the 5-hole hitter, Brett Hadel, next.
He walked and stole a base last time, but was left on base and then flied out to center his first time up.
Starts Mal with the ball.
I got a kid on the field.
Do we? Oh my God, we do.
I don't know what he was doing. He was trying to get into the dugout, I think.
One of the.
He had on a Panthers shirt,
Okay,
so he
yeah.
must have been. Maybe he's a little brother or a child of one of the coaches, maybe.
On the way, pop up. Right fielder calling for it, and
I really think that should have been the right fielder's ball, but, you know, second baseman's got to do that because he's got to go until he's called off. It doesn't sound like he was ever called off.
Yeah, out there and right is Pysick, and at second base is Olmeyer. And so the Cyclones collect their second hit of the game thanks to some miscommunication.
They did score a hit. You have to do that. It fell untouched.
Oh. Still 2 outs, and out front early is early line with an 0-1 count. Here he comes with the plate with the next one, and 0-2 now.
Reynolds flew out to center his last time up and walked his first time up.
Fouled back to the backstop. Count will stay where it is, 0-2. Both Pups and the Chieftains are now gathering around their respective dugouts as they get ready for their state championship matchup. It'll be the first time ever these two have met on the big stage. And like we had talked about with the 8-team bracket was announced, it was only Iola, the Mustangs, were the only school that have ever had a state championship in baseball. And when Ottawa knocked them out in the first round, that guaranteed that there would be a first time state champion crowned here in Salina. Now it's just a matter if it's the Bullpups or the Chieftains. Should be an excellent matchup there. Even if you're not a fan of either of the two, it should just be a great baseball game. So if you're a baseball fan,
yeah, you can watch that over on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Absolutely.
Right after this one.
Just getting a piece on that one and staying alive. Still 0-2 with 2 gone in the inning. Over to short. Long throw to first, and it's in time. Gets him by a step, and that will conclude matters here in the 6th inning. And Paola sitting comfortably with a 6-0 lead. Final inning of action coming up next here on on Paola Sports Live.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Yeah.
Top of the 7th, and Paola 3 outs away from having back-to-back third-place finishes in the Acacia Baseball 4A State Tournament. And one more chance to add on a couple more runs, and leading it off is Caden Markham.
He singled and scored in the his last time up in the 5th.
Pitch in for a strike. Well, inside, 2-1. Pop up. Lowry calling for it over at first and brings it in unassisted, and 1 gone.
Pysick singled his last time up. He walked and scored in the 2nd.
We'll give credit to Pysick on one thing. We've seen him now in basketball and now baseball.
Yeah,
he can rock the mullet.
Yes, he can.
I pop up behind the plate. Catcher calling for it. Now the pitcher comes in for it. Morton brings it in, and now quickly 2 gone. Didn't even get enough time to properly praise the rockin' mullet. Basic.
Second baseman number 3, Dylan Olmeyer.
Second baseman Olmeyer now the third at bat.
I got away from him
a little bit.
Olmeyer grounded out to third his last time up. Reached on an error in the third and struck out in the second.
That one in there for a called strike, 1-1. Strike 2 now. Or pop up, and that one too far to reach for the catcher to get to, and they will stay at 1-2. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 2s all across the top of the board here. Next one on the way, and
I think it hit him.
It did hit him, so he'll take his free pass. I got him right in on the foot or the ankle.
The pitcher number 13, John Earlywine.
Earlywine struck out his last time. He did walk and score in the second.
Probably would be his last at bat in the contest. This one right over to second. He'll step on the bag himself, and down go the Panthers in the top of the 7th. It's a 6-0 lead for them, and they are 3 outs away from back-to-back third-place finishes.
Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Ready for the bottom of the 7th here on Paola Sports Live. The Panthers 3 outs away from finishing in 3rd place in the 2022 state baseball tournament.
And the Cyclones have the bottom of their order up to 7, 8, and 9 hitters, unless we see pinch hitters.
Earlywine will not get the chance to pitch the complete game as Keaton Matlick comes in and he will wrap things up.
Earlywine was dominant, though.
Yes.
Hats off to that young man.
6 scoreless innings, only 2 hits given up.
Yeah.
And just dominant out there on the mound against Ottawa. And it's a 6-0 lead. And the Cyclones are going to have to rally big if they want to try to come back in this one and steal that 3rd place trophy. Next pitch from Matlick in for a strike, 1-1.
Matlick's been effective, and he's been called on, too.
Mm-hmm. Got a little get up on that pitch there. 1-2.
Put a little extra giddy up on that.
Mm-hmm. A little late movement there, but can't quite catch the zone.
Looked like it broke outside a little bit, but that was a pretty good pitch.
Counts now at 2-2. Next pitch on the way. Right over to Olmeyer. One hop and over to Markham at first. And one
2 outs
gone.
away.
We have a pinch hitter here.
Yeah, number
we
3.
do. And this is going to be Wyatt Sink.
Kind of figure we might see some pitch hitters here.
Put a right-handed batter in there with the left-handed Matlick on the mound. And he's down early, 0-1.
Ooh.
0-2. I'd like to know what the velocity is on.
No, he's not messing
this
around.
heater.
He's bringing it.
I don't know. We know Markham has been scouted to, this fastball can get up to the mid-90s. And just like that, a 3-pitch strikeout for Matlick. So I'd like to wonder for Matlick,
he's popping
what's
the
his
mid.
mileage? I know. You can, I mean, especially at this level, you could tell the difference of who's bringing the heat and who's not, simply just off the thud of the catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
And for some, that just might think, well, that sounds silly. How can you really tell? You can tell.
Yeah.
When you've been to enough high school baseball games, you can tell. Tries to go off speed on that one, and it's outside for a ball. Cyclones down to their final out. Panthers 1 out away. Upstairs 2-0.
That's a pinch hitter too, I think, isn't it?
Caleb Hepner, number 21. He's out in front, 2-0, and now 3-0. That one in there for a strike. Borderline pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Now the Cyclones down to their last strike. And there it is.
There it is. The Panthers finish strong in this tournament. They beat Clay Center in the quarterfinals. They lose a tough battle to Tonganoxie, 7-5 in the semifinals, and they come back and finish strong. A dominant 2-hit shutout on the Cyclones, 6-0.
Good job, Panthers.
And a well-deserved tip of the cap to Paola, a talented young group of men out there. And not just in baseball, too. I mean, we've seen these guys in football. We've seen them in basketball.
Yeah.
And they are a tough group of men.
Very competitive group.
Competitive to a T. And a well-deserved third-place finish. Again, not the best of seasons. A 14-7 record. It was kind of questionable if they were even going to make it here to Salina.
And then come in as the third best team in state 4A. That's pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, it was really good. And, we talked about, I know, it's a lot of people view it as first place or bust, but still, finishing third place, that's better than fourth or finishing last or not even making the tournament at all. So
they're bringing home some hardware.
Very well deserved, and an end to the season for the Cyclones as they suffer back-to-back losses here to McPherson and now Paola, so they will finish in fourth place. So third and fourth place finishes for the Frontier League. As we've talked about, they have been well represented in this tournament. And now a potential chance to cap it off with a state championship if Tonganoxie can come through and knock off the number 1 seed McPherson Bullpups. Should be an exciting game. Got the trophy presentation coming up here in just a moment. We'll have that here on Paola Sports Live. This team is presented their third place hardware. And you got a lot of hugs out there, and I think something that kind of gets lost with this tournament is that there's still that finality for these seniors that are out here. And again, it's a talented group of seniors for this Paola Panther squad, headlined by Caden Markham, who's got a bright future ahead of him as he will be moving on and playing baseball at the D1 level for the Tennessee Volunteers. I'm sure there are multiple other stars on this team that could be playing college ball at some level on the collegiate stage. And real quick before the trophy gets brought out, just want to thank everybody from Paola Sports Live for allowing us to come over from Tonganoxie Sports Live and help bring you this coverage for the Panther baseball here in the state tournament. I want to thank everyone at Paola High School and the administration for helping us make this possible. All the sponsors of Paola Sports Live, you guys have been rock solid. And a fourth place finish for the Ottawa Cyclones, as they will get presented their hardware. They'll get a little medal to take back home. And there the trophy is presented as they hand it off to Jonathan Earlywine, and well-deserved as he had a dominant outing. Well-deserved congratulations indeed. Paola for the second year in a row finishing at third place here at the 4A state tournament. Now it is time for photo ops. They will enjoy this moment. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to sign off on the broadcast here. Again, thank you all so much for joining us here on Paola Sports Live. The Panthers bring home third. And now if you're ready to tune in to the championship game, should be taking place here in probably about the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. Teams are already out on the field and warming up. It's the 1-seed McPherson Bull Pups as they will take on the 2-seed Tonganoxie Chieftains, the two best teams in all of 4A baseball. The number 1 seed from the east and the number 1 seed from the west. They will collide for the state championship, just like how it should be. So on behalf of everybody at Paola High School and the administration and Harris Media Services and Paola Sports Live, we are signing off for one last time for the 2021 and 2022 season. We thank you all so much for your support, and go Panthers.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.